Hello Gemini, and welcome back to your winter solstice reading for 2022. This is going to be your chakras and your aura reading with a message from the ley line that we're sitting on, from the Earth's energy, or the universal energies if you like. Without further ado, let's just connect this table here to the Astroflower and the energy line. There we go. And at this time, let's just bring up our chakra man. There he is, absolutely brilliant. And there's his chakras upon him. Excellent. Okay, have you seen the collective reading for the solstice and the world chakra reading? And your individual reading? It's been a bonanza. A real bonanza. Let's just get in here. So obviously we have here, you got your crown chakra up here, you got your third eye and your throat chakra here. There's your heart chakra, then there's your solar plexus, and then there's your sacrum, and there's your root chakra down there. Let's just see what's going on here. This is at the moment of the sort of like solstice. And there's a lot in your crown chakra at the moment, a lot of emotions in your crown chakra. This part of it here. There's a lot of communication, but not, it's almost like standard communication. There's not a lot of ideas that are coming forward. And I think this is where the emotions are being a little bit heavy on your thoughts at the beginning of this solstice. Yeah, because your heart chakra is quite thick. It's got holding a lot as well. And your plexus, your solar plexus is not, there's not enough fire in there in order to sort of like dissipate the water and the emotions within your heart. So it might have come off a bad 2022, basically. You're still out there doing it, Gemini, which is absolutely brilliant, and you're sort of almost putting up with the sort of situation. You might be feeling a little bit stuck at this present time. The root chakra's very well developed as well, and this is pulling away from the other energies within the other chakras, and you may have that sensation of routine and stuck in a way, not being able to advance and stuff like that. Let's just progress the time on, and let's just see. Okay, so let's just progress the time on 1, 2. So we're just taking it a little bit forward here. Okay, there's a definite understanding. In the beginning part of January, there's like a trigger moment where it's kind of going, why am I doing this? Why should I keep doing this? This is just causing me pain and headaches. And it's something from the past, basically. It just fires up your solar plexus, and your heart's sort of going a lot better. It's like the engine's kicked in. It's really nice, and your desires of what you want to live come to the fore over this period here. Let's just see. 1, 2. No. I reckon it's around about the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, up to the 13th, 9th to the 13th of January, where things kick in for you. So it'd be interesting to see what happens on the sun during that period there, just before that, from the 5th onwards. See if there's a different type of energy that sort of comes through for you. And that's going to make you head off down on your path. That's going to be really nice for you. Let's just see what's going on for the root. And this is the root as well, it's got purpose, it's got vision, it's got a raison d'etre that sort of seems to be happening for you. Let's just go back and check out your aura. Let's just see what's going on there. Yeah, this has been for a lot of people. There is a lot of internal conflict. So you could have been having conflict with someone who's not there. So if I was to think about my dog and he'd been very naughty, Cody, I haven't seen him in a bit of time, bless him. And I was getting there, kind of like thinking about Cody, kind of going, why did you do that and everything like that. He can't answer because he's not with me at this present time. He can answer, but he's not with me at this time. I even, I can do it at distance, but, and you end up getting into a conflict, which is almost sort of like shooting yourself in the foot. So, let's just help that smooth that over there. So then basically you stop shooting yourself in the foot with conflicts that don't really serve you anything. And that should help things flow through easier for it. Oh yeah, it's put a bit of octane in your motor basically. Let's just see. That's nice. So let's just see what's going on in the next month after that. This is with the February anomaly as well, which runs perfectly for you because it's around the February 9th, 10th, around that period, I think. Go back to the collective reading, you'll be able to sort of see. It makes your heart into this. There's a lot of emotions, but it's so beautifully poised. It's like a laden flower of pollen. It's laden, but it's still there in glorious sunshine, and it's not falling over. It's really nice. And it's like you take on this sort of, it'd be good to have an attitude that there's nothing going to faze me. It's like going round that rock. It's having that idea that nothing's going to faze me. Let's just see what's going on in your third eye and your throat. That's nicely developed. And the crown. There is still a little bit of worry, but I think that's because of the past. And I think, it's going to... Time is one of the biggest healers. There's no doubt about it. But it's getting there. It's slowly getting there. And I think you're going to rock around the anomaly. Let's just see what's going on your financial sort of side, on that sort of side, according to your heart, stuff like that. Oh, there's a lot of light that's coming through. I think this is the realization of that door. As things sort of hit the pan in February, you may not see the door straight away. I don't think you will see it to the end of February in a way. And that's when you're going to have that moment of kind of going, oh, there it is. All right. Oh, ciao. Leave that side and just go running off. That's going to be really nice. Really nice going through. And your aura is definitely taking on a lot more of presence. So you're gonna be carrying with you a lot more presence with the people around you. It's a persona, it's a way of being that's going to be in. Let's just see what's going on in the last sort of month after that. Oh, now you're just showing off with your heart. It's really nice. It's ruffled. It's ready to play. It's just gently wafting in the sunny breeze. It's really nice. It's like, yeah, I'm loving life. It's great. And it's got, I think it's because you've got purpose on both sides of your life, on your relationship side and on your financial sort of side. I think that's what sort of plays into it. And that's when the ideas start coming through of where can you take this from here? It's really quite nice. Your crown chakras defined beautifully with this 45 degree. It's just really crystal clear. Your root chakras allowing you for movement. So there is movement now that's coming in. And I think it's getting into a new rhythm here. And I think that ties into that Page of Wands, or was it the Knight of Wands, sorry, that was down there. And that Wheel of Fortune that was there, was it there or was it there? There's something around here where it ties in with the gradual change of things, and finally you get into that rhythm and it really starts rocking for you. Okay, let's just see. But it looks really nice for you, Gemini, over these next sort of like 2 months, 3 months. I don't think it's a learning curve. I think it's more of a case of an understanding. So it's like a realization. Oh, I realised. I didn't learn anything. I realised this is how it works. I've learned all of this stuff, and now I know how to put it all together. It's that sort of learning curve, yeah? Let's just connect with the energy lines, and let's just see what the message is coming in for you. There we go. my fair weather child. And it's like, you know, nature's son. What was that song by the Beatles? It's you're the fair weather child here. You're the Earth's fair weather child, and you bring that fair weather with you wherever you go, and you're going to infect people around you, and that's all part of that catalyst of actually getting together, getting the consciousness together, where we can. And it's not thinking the same thing. Consciousness. That's not what it is all about. It's getting on the same vibration, doing other things. You may not necessarily agree with everybody else, and we're never going to get that to that stage. Hopefully not, because that is actually really dangerous. But that's for another lesson for another day. But it's getting into that vibration where people are working to the same goals, and the goals are things like happiness and contentment with your neighbours and your community and stuff like that. That we're working together with the environment. I think that's what you're going to bring to the party. Oof. There you go, Gemini. Lovely reading. Very nice. I really do enjoy this. It's what I do in my job, that week in, week out. I've been doing it for 30 years. I've seen over 20,000 people. It's been an amazing journey. I've really loved every minute of it. So, you know, if you can have a personal reading, which you'll find in the links in the description below as well. In the meantime, Gemini, thank you very much for the support you've given this channel over the last year. I'm only the face of this channel. There's lots of people who work behind the scenes, and I thank them as well for everything they do. And you know, it's all part and parcel of trying to be, you know, within the collective and try and help the collective sort of find a much harmonious place in the going future. So, that all being said, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.